Curtis and Son Funeral Home presents obituaries here on Daybreak every morning. The North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. 256-245-4361. That's Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg. A memorial service will be held for Coach Don Flippo, age 63, of Sylacauga. That memorial service on Saturday at 11 a.m. from Curtis and Son North. I'll have the privilege of officiating that service. Visitation from 10 a.m. until service time, also at the North Chapel on Saturday morning. Coach Flippo started his career in 1975 at Warrior High School, went on to become the head coach, athletic director, and head coach at Dora High School from 1976 to 1986. He served as athletic director at Sylacauga High School and head football coach from 1986 to 1994 and retired from the Sylacauga City School System in 1999. Again, memorial service for Coach Don Flippo of Sylacauga will be 11 a.m. on Saturday morning. Visitation prior to the service, 10 until 11 at the North Chapel of Curtis and Son Funeral Home. Online condolences at curtisondsonfh.com. Curtis and Son Funeral Home directing. Memorial service for Jovan Lathrop, age 75 of Sylacauga, will be Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. from Curtis and Son North. Visitation prior to the service from 1 until 2. Online condolences at curtisondsonfh.com. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing. Funeral service for Mr. William Lee Bone, Jr., age 68 of Alpine. That service will be this morning at 11 a.m. from New Site Baptist Church, with the Reverend Paul Shaw officiating. Burial in the adjoining cemetery. The body will lie in state at the church from 10 until 11 o'clock this morning. Online condolences at curtisondsonfh.com. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing. Funeral service for Bryce Thornton, Jr., age 48 of Sylacauga, will be Friday at 10 a.m. from Radley Smith Funeral Home Chapel, with burial in the New Site Baptist Church Cemetery. Mr. Thornton died Tuesday, September the 8th at Coosa Valley Medical Center. Visitation tonight at Radley Smith from 5 until 8 o'clock. Memorial messages may be sent to the family at radleysmith.com. Radley Smith Funeral Home directing. Commander James O. House III, USNR, retired, age 66 of Columbiana, died September 2nd from injuries sustained in a light airplane crash outside of Centerville, Tennessee. Memorial service will be held on Saturday, September the 12th at 1 o'clock at Radley Smith Funeral Home Chapel. The family receiving friends at the chapel on Saturday from noon until 1 p.m. A memorial service in Jim's honor will be held at Shelby County Airport, date to be announced. Memorial messages may be sent to the family at radleysmith.com. Radley Smith Funeral Home directing. Funeral service for Miss Verdius Harrelson, age 93, will be today at 2 o'clock from New Concord Baptist Church. Brother Bobby Rayleigh and Brother Kenneth Bailey's officiating. Burial in the Concord Memorial Gardens. The family receiving friends today 1 until 2 at the church. Mrs. Harrelson died September the 8th at Russell Medical Center. She was a member of the New Concord Baptist Church. Radley Funeral Home directing. Jennifer Diane Metter, age 31 of Pensacola, died September 4th from injuries received in an automobile accident. She is survived by her husband, Scott Metter, who's a policeman here in Sylacauga. Jennifer was involved with hospice service in the Pensacola area. Funeral service will be held Friday at 2 p.m. from Trahan Funeral Home in Milton, Florida. That service at 2 o'clock on Friday. Visitation this evening, 4:30 until 8 o'clock at the funeral home. You can express your condolences at pnj.com/obits. Graveside service for Mr. Willie C. Craddock, age 78, is today at 11 o'clock from Lily Roden Enon Baptist Church Cemetery in Childersburg. Mr. Craddock died on August the 29th. Community Funeral Home directing funeral service for Mr. Andre D. Looney, age 71, is Friday, September the 11th at 11 o'clock from Union Baptist Church in Stewartville. Burial in the Union Baptist Church Cemetery. Visitation will be held today from 1 until 8 p.m. Family hour from 7 till 8 at Community Funeral Home. Mr. Looney died September the 6th at his residence in Sylacauga. Community Funeral Home directing. Funeral service for Miss Geneva Patterson, age 90, will be Friday at 1 o'clock from St. Thomas United Methodist Church in Sylacauga. Burial in the Shady Grove Church Cemetery in Hanover, Alabama. Visitation 1 until 8 today. Family hour 6 until 7, all at Community Funeral Home. Miss Patterson died September the 6th at Coosa Valley Medical Center and Community Funeral Home in Sylacauga, in charge of the arrangements. That's a look at obituaries this morning, brought to you by Courteous & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.